Well, the homestead of Southwick Zoo dates back to 1803. And my great-grandfather was a dairy farmer, and he also had a love of exotic birds. And he passed that love on to my grandfather, Justin Southwick. And my mother always says that the reason why my grandfather sold off the dairy cows in 1953 was because she went off to college and there was no one to milk the cows. So he sold off his dairy herd then and started concentrating on his love of migratory waterfowl and exotic birds. In the beginning, when my grandfather first opened up, we had a lot of smaller pens with, maybe one bird or a few birds in a lot of those pens. And over the years, we've really changed our habitats to be more suitable and more natural. Within Southwick Zoo, we have our nonprofit organization called Earth. And Earth handles all of the conservation, education, and research programs. And we have had some amazing programs happen within our Earth Limited organization. And the zoo and Earth works hand in hand to get conservation programs that are valuable. So, like the Better Business Bureau, community is very important to education and conservation. Extremely important. Without having community on board to support these programs, they would fail. And I think conservation projects over the years have really changed a lot to include not only the animals, but the surrounding communities and the children. Being a member of the Better Business Bureau is extremely important to us because we are actively involved with chambers and, of course, the Better Business Bureau because we find validity within these organizations because the Better Business Bureau has a very high standard. And if you can trust the organizations within the Better Business Bureau, you definitely have, a leg up, so to speak, with your visitors and how you're perceived. I love having the interactions with the visitors and talking to them about, our conservation projects, our education goals, and what we want our visitors to attain while they're here. It's extremely important to us, to my whole family. I always feel that if you can get close to the animals, if you can draw yourself in and possibly even touch some of them, you're going to form an intimate connection. And with that intimate connection comes passion and care. And it helps people, particularly children, to appreciate the natural world. And for myself, being a conservationist, that's definitely one of my goals, is to get children to understand their natural environment and get out in nature, get your feet dirty and have some fun and learn that we all share this planet and that biodiversity is extremely important for the health of the planet.